Whoa. Hello. Started. Backwards so you can all see me. Am I too far away? Maybe I'm too far away. I'll move you a little bit closer. Okay, guys, we're just going to start cross-legged. So happy you're well and having some nice downtime. We have got a challenge starting tomorrow, so if anybody's interested in the F45 challenge, it's a 45 minutes time. Well, if you do have any questions, and we will answer those ASAP. But in the meantime, I hope you've been cooking some stuff. I ate all my eggs like 2 days ago, so that wasn't ideal. No chocolate left, but that's all good. I will survive. So today we're going to do a bit of a sleep class, which I feel like, I don't know, it might sound a bit weird, guys, but my mind has been going into overdrive completely. So we're just going to take some chill time. And we are going to start. Who's typing to me? Okay, it's fine. If it's cutting in and out, guys, I won't be doing much talking anyway, so just follow along on the video. Okay. So we're going to start cross-legged, and you're going to bring your hand to the base of your head and just pull it down. So looking towards your knee. Good, really find the ball of the base of that head. If you want to bring it across and look in front, you can, or you can look to the and then we go to the other side. So again, holding onto the ball of the base of the head, looking out in front, whichever feels best. Nice, guys. From here, we're going to go into a few head rotations all the way around and back the other direction. Back to the left, right. And you're going to bring those shoulders all the way up to the ears, breathing in, big deep breath, and drop. And drop. Breathe out. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Breathing in as deep as you can in through that nose. And let it all go. Good, nice. From there, guys, you're going to get your rolled up towel. So try and make it a little bit tighter if you can. If you only have a pillow or a blanket, you can use that. Butterfly. So I'm going to take these slippers off, my new Easter slippers. So we're going to have it at the base of the tailbone, and we're going to be lying back. So relaxing those knees out, so not together, but out. And just lying onto that ground, guys. Make sure that towel is going from the head to. If you want to bring your arms out, you can stretch those pecs a little bit as well. Good, nice, guys. So really melting into the ground as much as you can, letting every part of the body And be breathing deep in through your nose and out through your mouth. So you want to be getting at least 3 seconds in and 3 seconds out. Just letting those eyelids close. They will be closed for most of the practice. And we'll be staying in each position for about 2 to 3 minutes, so really relaxing into it. Try stop that mind moving around too much. Good, nice guys. You're going to imagine each part of the body. We're going to start at the top of the head. So think about why you're thankful for your head. Has it been giving you some maybe positive thoughts lately? Maybe you've been coming up with some projects or experiments. And then going to your eyes, thanking them for letting you see all the beautiful weather we've had lately, for walking around, seeing the Easter eggs and the teddy bears. And your nose, for letting you smell those hot cross buns, or maybe it's your toast and coffee in the morning. From there, we're going to go to the mouth. Thank it for letting you enjoy all that chocolates, coffee, salads, whatever you've been enjoying. To the throat, for letting you talk to people. Maybe it's via Zoom and not in person, but that's okay. That's what we're living with right now. From there, we're going to go to the lungs and thank them for letting us breathe in fresh air, even if we are in our boxes, in our blocks. From there, we're going to go all the way down to the heart for letting us love, whether it's your pets, your family, your friends, and then into the belly. Thanking your belly for breathing deep. You want to be breathing in through the nose all the way to the belly button, so don't just let it stop at the chest. Big deep breaths into those belly breaths. And then all the way to the hips, just letting the toes relax. Really letting those hips relax into the ground. And then we're going all the way down to those feet, thanking them for letting us walk. Whether you've been going on 3 walks around your block or 2 walks around your block, however many laps you've been doing. And then we're going to those fingers, so thanking those fingers, thanking those hands for letting you bake, play catch, play frisbee, whatever it is you've been doing. Good, nice guys. From here, we're going to bring those knees back together to the center and straighten those legs out. Still really breathing into the bottom of that belly. You're gonna have 3 big deep breaths here, set in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, and out through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3, and out. 1, 2. One more time at your own pace. Breathing in and out. From there, we're slowly going to roll onto our sides, moving that towel from underneath you. If you want to grab one of your pillows, you can, and just get comfy. Rest that head and just staying on that side. Good, keeping that breathing going, guys. Again, melting into the ground. Feeling every part of your body soften. Keeping those eyes closed and relaxed. And in your own time, we're going to move that pillow on your front. Again, relaxing that head onto the pillow if you wish. And 3 big deep breaths in. 1, 2, 3, and out. 3. And again. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. From here, we're going into a mini cobra. Putting those elbows below the shoulder a little bit. None of these positions today want to be uncomfortable. That's why you've got those towels and blankets to help you. So keeping that head tall, relaxing that lower back. Let those hips sink into the mat. And keep that belly squeezed. Breathing, guys. Long, slow breaths. And all the way back down. This time we're going to, so the hand is in line with the shoulder. And we're going to push up with the right arm. From here, we're going to rotate this leg over your hip. So your right leg is going to the ground. If that is uncomfortable, guys, you can just bring those knees together, still resting that head on the floor or on your pillow if you wish. You really want to feel that stretch through that pec, the armlet is straight. Big deep breath still and try and relax into it as much as you can. Good, nice, guys. Just thinking about what you've done for the past couple of weeks. Staying in that position still. Thinking about what you've enjoyed. What have you enjoyed that you wouldn't normally do? What are you going to take from these 4 weeks that we're getting? Even the simple things like enjoying putting face oil on that I used to do when I got lazy, doing again. From there, guys, rotating back onto your belly. Just letting those arms rest, relax that head onto your pillow. Maybe your head's on your hands. And 3 big inhales. For 3, 2, 1, and out. 2, 1. Back in. 2, 1, and out. 2, One more at your own pace. Really breathing into that belly still. As guys, from here, we're going back to that cobra. So you can. Maybe you want to stretch. Making sure those elbows are underneath the shoulders. Down. This time we're going to bring the right arm out straight and your left hand is going to push up. Rotating that left leg round over your hips. And again, resting that head onto the ground or onto your pillow, whichever is comfiest. If this is too much, you can just bring those knees together. Still trying to keep that arm, that hand straight in line with you. If you want to let that front push-up arm relax, you can. This is your practice, guys. And all the way coming back to center, back onto your chest. And 3 big deep breaths in. And then all the way out. And out. We've got one more where we are. Breathe in. And out. From here, we're going to push back into child's pose. You can choose whether you want your knees to be wide together or whether you want them to be narrow, whichever is more comfortable for you. Relax onto it. If you find it comfortable with your forehead to the ground, go with that. Aiming to let those hips sink towards the floor. We want that bum touching those heels or getting as close as we can. Good. Push, grab with those hands, really feeling the earth. We're going to bring those hips up, so moving that pillow out of the way. We're going to have those knees underneath the hips, and we're going to stretch out those arms. So we're going to go into puppy pose, bringing that chest towards the ground, forehead to the floor. Again, if that is too much, you can bring that pillow underneath and just relax onto it. Still aiming to get that chest to the ground. A little bit closer to the ground. And keeping those inhales going. Seconds in and 3 seconds out. Make sure those hips are staying above the knees, so you don't want that bum pushing back too much. From there, we're going to come back up onto all fours. And that left hand is going to go to the front center of the mat. And bring through to the other side, so you're stretching out those rhomboids. So right hand through and underneath. And relax that head to the ground, relax that shoulder to the ground. Keeping those hips above the knees. And big deep breaths in and out. We're going to be staying here for 1 minute. Letting that breathing relax. Really feeling that twist through the obliques. Any spinal cord rotation is really good for that nervous system, letting those muscles relax. Good, and slowly coming back out of it. We're going to go into a narrow child's pose. So bringing those knees together, putting those hands back towards the feet and resting the forehead on the floor. Again, use that pillow if you just sinking those hips towards the heels. Slowly we're going to go back into that puppy pose. So hands all the way out, both of them in front, and aiming to get that. If you want to stretch those lats, bring those hands out, walk them out as much as you can. And a big deep breath in. Chest sink to the floor. In and sink. One more, breathe in and sink that chest even lower. This time we're going to bring the right hand to the top center of the mat. and shoot the left arm through. Relaxing that head onto the ground, like someone's grabbing your hand and pulling it through. Still aiming to keep those hips above the knees. Breathing into that belly, breathing into a stretch. Relax. We're going to stay here for 1 minute. Use the time to focus on what you're not enjoying about lockdown. Think about what you aren't enjoying and why. This is time you can use to look at those things that scare you, to look at the things that you don't enjoy, and turn it into something else. Mind wander, but focus. And slowly back out of it, we're going to go into that wide knee child pose. Using that pillow if you would like to rest that head. Toes together, knees wide. Let those hips sink. And really letting that chest go down. Letting those hips sink. Nice guys, use this time to think about maybe some people that you've not been in touch with for a while. Think about why you haven't been in touch with them. Maybe now's the time. Seated. So with those legs crossed, we're going to bring one leg out in front to the side. From here, we're going to use both hands at the same time. We're going to reach towards those toes. Try keep those toes engaged up to the sky. If you can't reach, that's fine. Just rest those hands where you can. If there's too much, you can also use that pillow to let that head relax on. Just remember to keep breathing. Try and keep those toes engaged towards the sky. You really want to feel it stretching along the back of those hamstrings. I'm going to try drop a little bit deeper. Rotating. Breathing in and sink. And breathe in and sink. Breathe in and sink. And one more on this side. Breathe in and sink. Just hold it where you are. And then slowly use those hands to walk that chest back up. From here, we're going to and hug them into your chest. Let that head relax onto your knees. Squeeze those knees tight. Let any tension from that back relax. Bring those shoulders down, don't let them come up to your ears. And still focusing on that breathing. Just enjoying the feeling of hugging yourself and being small. Feeling safe. And slowly up. This time we're going to go to the opposite side. So the right leg's coming out in front, or the other way if you did the other way first. And the knee to the side. From here, drop those hands onto the leg and slowly walk them forward to make sure they're both at the same level. Again, you can use that pillow if you need to rest that head or chin. Try keep those toes up towards the sky. Opposite knee relax. Focus on breathing and sinking. Feeling that stretch pull a little bit more with each breath. And breathe in and sink. Breathe in and sink. Breath where you are. Breathe in and sink. And really feel that stretch. And then slowly, we're going to come into having those knees together again. So just hugging them into that chest. Head down on your knees. Rocking those knees from side to side slightly, if you wish, if that feels comfortable. From here, we're going to go into laying on the mat. So removing any of those pillows and just laying flat. So all the way down. Let those feet relax, your hands relax, your knees relax. And then we're slowly going to walk those feet up, bring those knees up and into that chest. And again, just hugging those knees. Rolling from side to side. And backwards and forwards. Rotating those knees in circles. Doing what feels natural, what feels comfortable, especially if you get any lower back pain. And then bringing those legs straight again. Up. So your right leg is straight, your left knee's up. If you feel like the gap between your knee and the floor is too big, you can just put that pillow underneath. Have those eyes facing the ceiling. And again, we're just getting a twist through that mid-back. Relax those eyes, relax those shoulders. And just breathe. Towards the ground. Breathing in, maybe think about what you're going to do tomorrow, what you're going to do next week, what you're going to do next month. Is there something that you really want to do? Have you got a plan? Maybe there's nothing. That's okay. Maybe you're just using this time to downtime. Not everybody has to learn something new or gain a new skill. Some people can't help themselves and feel like they need to fill their time. Other people don't need to. That's okay. From here, bringing that knee back over. Again, bring those knees into that chest and just rocking side to side, all round in mini circles. And just hold still for a second, hugging those knees still. Bringing both legs out straight in front of you. This time you're going to get the opposite knee and bring it over to the opposite. Again, just play if you feel like it's too much of a strain. And keeping that head towards the sky, eyes closed. Just letting that knee drop to the floor. Feeling that twist in that lower back, in that middle back. Try relax into the pillow a little bit more. Again, bringing those knees back to center. Hugging them to your chest, going for that twist, that rock side to side, backwards and forwards. Knees rotating round to the left, knees rotating round to the right. You might just want to be still, that's okay. Into baby pose. If you're just going to bring those feet up above the hips and grab either the insides of the feet. You can link the hands between the toes, or you can grab the outside, whichever feels more comfortable. If it is too much, just drop one leg and focus on having one leg up, or you can have the other leg bent. Into the ground. Letting those knees fall to the side. Using that mind-muscle connection. So as you breathe in, imagine your hips relaxing. And again, breathe in. From here, we're just going to walk those legs out. So try straighten your left leg and then try straighten your right leg a little bit. And then you can go back to the left and back to the right. If that is too much, just hold where you are. And just rocking side to side. And staying still. Really letting those knees sink down. Make sure those shoulders aren't tense either. Relax them down towards the ground. And dropping both those legs down to the ground, straightening them out. We're going to get ready for Shavasana. So if you want to have a pillow underneath the bend, whatever's going to be the most comfiest position for you, that's fine. Get into that position. Maybe you want to be in butterfly pose like we were at the beginning, with that towel down your spine. Maybe you want a blanket over you. Maybe you want your jumper on. Maybe you want your rabbit slippers like I do. And just relaxing onto the floor. Keeping those hands facing towards the seat, shoulders down, hips relaxed, knees relaxed, toes relaxed. And just breathe. We're going to stay here for a few minutes. Slowly coming back to the room. Start by wiggling those fingers, wiggling those toes. Bringing those arms overhead and stretching out. Maybe give your legs a little bit of a shake, or your arms a little bit of a shake. Slowly you're going to roll to your side, again using that pillow if you need to, if you want to. Still with those eyes closed. We're slowly going to walk those hands up. In your own time, if you want to stay there longer, that's fine. And back into that seated position. From here, you're just going to put your left hand on your right knee and put your right hand behind your back center and just rotate. Keep that hand close to the glutes. Keep the shoulders upright. Just getting a final spinal twist, relaxing that nervous system. And to the other side. Left hand behind you. Keeping that back nice and straight. You can take those eyes behind you or wherever they're comfortable. Don't forget that breathing. We'll back to center. Just putting those legs out in front of you and giving them a bit of a wiggle, giving them a bit of a shake. Those, rotating those wrists. And bringing those shoulders all the way up, breathing in and drop. And relax. In, squeeze tight. And drop. We've got 2 more. Getting rid of all of that tension, getting rid of any stress. And 1 more. Thanking yourself for being here. And giving yourself the time you need. That is us. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you'll have a lovely Easter and rest of your night. We will see you there as the class tomorrow morning. If you want to unmute yourself, you can.
Thanks, Annie.
No worries.
Thank you.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Great night.
Thanks.